Collective. You ever have a moment where you're just experiencing life and then something just almost makes you drop to your knees, okay? And for some of you guys, it's a reminder of what this human experience is supposed to be about, right? I was just reading something where a person was blessed enough, right, to bless someone else. And instead of overlooking an opportunity and just kind of sitting within their own thoughts and ideas, they did the godly thing, right? And they gave in a stupendous way to someone who needed to know that the universe had not forgotten about them, right? And I mean, I'm an empath, and as I've gotten older and as I've matured in my spiritual journey, I realize that I am very much in touch with the ability to empathize with others, right? So that shit almost brought me to my knees, y'all, because it was like, yes, that's it right there. That's it right there. And I'm as much a part of this collective as y'all are, right? So there are times where I'll receive a channel, but then I'll also receive a whisper that I know specifically is for me, right? I've always considered myself to be philanthropic. I've always wanted to give back. I always wanted to help others. I always wanted to support others, right? Even when I didn't have a platform to do so. And notice I didn't say resources, I meant a platform. Because some people can't see you and can't see your good heart, but they can see your pocketbook, they can see your wallet, right? And so I say all this to say that someone in this collective, a lot of you in this collective, your spirit team understands that you would if you could. You would if you could. All right? You would give if you could. You would give more if you could, right? And in response to that energy that's in your spirit, in your heart, all right, in every action that you take, you're about to be blessed in a way that not only can you give to yourself and pour into yourself, but your spirit team wants you to be able to pour into yourself so that your cup can overflow, so that you in turn can give to others where you have not been able to do it before. A lot of y'all have been through the ringer. You have been through survival mode, so much so that you've forgotten what it feels like to breathe and breathe easily and breathe peacefully. Okay? You would like to feel what the overflow grants you, what it feels like, right? But you've gotten almost there, but not quite, right? Gotten a little bit of excess, but not enough. So that you're right at the precipice, okay, of leaving survival mode, of allowing your nervous system to say, hey, we safe? Is you good? Because I'm feeling safe, but I don't know, right? And I'm sending you so much love because I too, I come from that. I'm still coming away from that, right? Yeah, when you can make ends meet, when you got a roof over your head, when you can eat without thinking about the next meal, that is a true level up from the trenches of being in survival mode, okay? But nah, your spirit team wants better than that for you. 444, I can't make this up on my timer as I say that. Your foundation is about to propel you forward because this ain't something that's going to be thrown at you and you'll see in the future. No, this is something that is happening as I say this. And I hope that those who need to see this the most, those who this message were divinely orchestrated for, will see this in divine timing when you need it most. Because I pray that this message encourages you to keep believing, to keep trusting, to keep your mind, heart, and spirit on what can be, because it is coming for you. You are going through a major transformation, and you are going to become a lot more self-aware. A lot of you guys are already feeling this right now. You could have been receiving some additional funds here and there that made you breathe a little easier. Okay. I'm hearing somebody had a $500 bill and you were able to pay it in time. You were only left with a couple dollars, but it made you feel good. Okay. And you were so gracious. Okay. You were such a steward and thankful for the blessing that your spirit team, like, we're going to do it again and again and again and again until you realize that this is your season. This is the favor you've been speaking about, been thinking about, been dreaming about. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Let's get a couple cards and see what this energy is all about. What did I say? Major transformation. Okay. We got the Hangman. You're starting to see the world from a different perspective. Yeah, you know what you come from, but you're not willing to move forward in just what you came from. And you've made so many sacrifices. You've released so much angst and pain and loss, okay? And we're in a full moon cycle, or we're walking into it, okay? A full moon in Cancer, where you're going to have to go within and not listen to the logic of the mind, but listen to the heart and its beat, okay? Water signs are significant here. We are in Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancers, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be significant. Okay, you could have those placements in your chart. And this blessing that you're about to receive is right in front of you, okay? Yes. We got the Five of Swords. You've been fighting your ass off, okay? And something happened this past fall where, I hate to say it, but you almost gave up. And this is very significant for someone, okay? So take it as it resonates. You almost gave up. But you realize that in order for you to move forward, okay, you were going to have to do some introspective and gain further awareness of why you were fighting in the first place, okay? Because you was ready to put these swords down. You don't want to win at all costs. You want peace, all right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be specific as well here, okay? You could have those placements in your chart. We got the Seven of Cups. You're not only looking at the world from a different perspective, but you're able to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because you're about to have a shit ton of options in front of you. And yes, things had to come to an end, okay? 9:07 on my timer, okay? But you have good fortune and good luck, all right? You could be searching for your purpose, not realizing that you've already tapped into it, because you have such a giving heart, okay? And a giving nature, all right? Keep your eyes open. Stay connected to spirit, okay? The number 577 could be significant here as well. But baby, the nights you've cried, the nights you've prayed, the hope that you've kept in your heart, all right? You are about to do everything that you wished you could. You are going to have the means to do what you hoped you would. And that's a biggie. I love y'all. Mwah.